So some meteorites are believed to represent the chemical composition and materials of the solar system as it was being born 4.5 billion years ago. Amongst these primitive stellar rocks are the Ureilites, which are all the more mysterious as their chemistry is not what we would expect, leading us to suspect something happened to alter them from their original composition. With most meteorites, we're able to establish where exactly they came from, whether that's Mars, the Moon, or an asteroid such as Vesta. We are currently unable to pinpoint exactly what planetary body the Ureilites originated from. They resemble textures and compositions seen in our own Earth's mantle, which suggests they were originally from a protoplanet that might have been as large as Mercury or Mars. This raises the question of what happened to this protoplanet and where is it now? If you look at the image on the screen, it shows what the Ureilites look like under a microscope. This shows you the general mineralogy, and you can see the bright material making up the bulk of the image is a mineral called olivine, and the paler ones to the right are called pyroxene, with a small amount of carbon-based minerals in between. This carbon is often expressed as either graphite, like pencil lead, or as diamonds. As I mentioned before, this is similar to Earth's mantle composition, except the Ureilites have much more carbon. Now, diamonds here on Earth form under immense pressures in the depths of the mantle, so it's likely that the Ureilites represent a mantle of their parent body. If this parent body had a mantle, it must have been large enough to differentiate into core, mantle, and possibly a thin crust. So what happened to it? Well, if you look at the image again and pick out one of these minerals, any mineral is fine, you can see they all have these distinct lines running through them. And some of these are textural features, which we call cleavage, and others are fractures that have occurred due to shock from an impact. And this impact might have been large enough to completely destroy the parent body, which is why we don't see it in the solar system today. My research aims to find out more about this mysterious protoplanet. What happened to it, and was it in fact as large as Mercury, or is it possible that it could be much smaller, similar to the asteroids making up the asteroid belt? I'll be using a piece of equipment called a scanning electron microscope, which allows me to see the rocks at a higher magnification than the image on screen. And I'm hoping this will show me fine details and microstructures within the minerals that will hold the answers to this mysterious planet and reconstruct the history of the Ureilites. Researching these Ureilites can impact solar system science on a large scale, as they can provide more detail on the conditions of the early solar system and show a crucial stage of planetary development. This will help piece together how the planets developed and grew, including our own home, planet Earth. Thank you for listening.